Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings. Because of some technical difficulties, I've actually had to redo the weeklies. And so I just decided to start from the 25th and cover the time frame between the 25th of January until the 5th of February 2017. So this is the time frame for these particular readings. And I also wanted to do something extra. So we're going to do the usual format, if you will, for the weeklies, but I'm also going to incorporate additional messages that I plan to deliver in a bit of a psychic reading, if you will, just to see what additional messages we get, to see what you think of this little extra little something for the weekly reading. So that's what we're doing. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional messages, additional insight. And thank you in advance for being here, for subscribing, for liking, sharing my videos, for commenting, following me on the socials. It does mean a lot. I do appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into the readings. I hope everyone has a really great time ahead and that you enjoy your readings. Take care. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the time between January 25th till February 5th, 2017. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm using the Green Witch Tarot deck, and if you're interested, I've linked my review of it in the description box below. And let's just jump in and see what comes up for you for this time frame. I see a very strong focus on children, family, starting a family, having children. Also new energy, new things, new projects also come up here, but let's just go through the cards. So in your current situation or your main focus, we have the Six of Chalices or the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this is a focus on children, either trying to have children, spending more time with children. This is also a card that talks about, things or people from the past, either coming back or we're thinking of them, or receiving messages from them or meeting them. It could also be family reunions is what I'm getting for some of you, where you get together with people who you haven't seen in a long time. This is also childhood dreams that you're now starting to work on. So something that was a hobby for you, a passion for you growing up, you're taking it to the next level, or you're looking into how you can take it to the next level and turn it into a business. Family business or a legacy for your family comes up with the Six of Cups here. It could be a water sign coming back, like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, like an ex, someone you used to work with, an old friend, childhood friend. You could have a reunion, spending some time to reminisce. For those of you, it's just a card that talks about, you're in a place where you're looking back to the past and you're just feeling a little bit melancholic with the Six of Cups. For those of you, it could also be going back to the family home. Your main opportunity is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card that talks about family, starting a family, expanding a family. For those of you, this is also a card that talks about the opportunity to make peace with family or make peace with someone in the family. For those of you, this is the opportunity to retire. Maybe you are having grandchildren, and so that kind of, puts things into perspective, and you decide, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, dad, or grandparent. The Ten of Pentacles is also starting a family business. Working from home. So for some of you, that's what's going on during this time frame. You're looking how you can work from home, and this is a new way of doing things, but something you've been working towards. Okay, so something you've been thinking about for a while with the Ten of Pentacles. For those of you, this feels like celebrations with family, either celebrating a pregnancy or a birth, a wedding, someone moving, someone getting a new place. Housewarming parties come up with this energy as well. This is also recognition at work, completion of an important phase or an important project comes up, or wrapping up your time with a company because you're either changing your jobs or you're promoted or transferred to a better position because of all your hard work. with the Ten of Pentacles. It's also rewards, financial rewards coming to you for your hard work, for a job well done. Your main challenge is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card that talks about success, rewards, recognition, completion of a stage, more work to be done. It can also be a cautionary card in terms of, it's asking us to keep our heads on our shoulders, not to become proud or cocky. And it's also a card that reminds us that it's important to be grateful for everyone who's helped us get to where we got to. It's usually that we have support, either from our families who are supporting us with spending more time at work, and therefore we have this accomplishment, people we work with, people in our team, people we manage, making us look good, that sort of thing. Of course we did our work, we did our part, but other people contributed, and it's important that we share the success with them as well. For those of you, the Six of Wands is saying, don't try to manifest something that is temporary. With the Ten of Pentacles, you want to build a legacy there. You want it to be long lasting. So don't go for the immediate success, the immediate fame, because it's not going to last, okay? Go for something that takes time, patience, dedication, but it will guarantee long-lasting success for you. For those of you, the Six of Wands is a challenge in that it takes you away from family, some sort of success, celebration, acknowledgement, opportunity. Takes you away from family. You have to travel more, you have to be away from home for a few days with this energy, and so that's the challenge for you. For those of you, you could be retiring from a very successful job or a very successful career, and it's a blessing and a challenge at the same time. Your advice card is the Lady and the Lord, so this is the Lover's card. So your advice is telling you to follow your heart, do what you know is right for you, okay? At this point, you're probably going to be facing a head or heart decision, doing something you would love to do versus doing something you kind of have to do, and it's an okay job and it pays the bills, but it doesn't give you satisfaction on an emotional level. You're encouraged to do what makes you happy. If you have to choose between two people, maybe a fire sign and an earth sign, let's say. So you have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you have to choose between two people. One of them is willing to be with you for a long time, to talk about marriage, to talk about family, to talk about long-lasting commitments and building a future and taking things slow, whereas the other one may be very exciting and new and fun and different, but they do not have long-term intentions. And so it's almost like, which one do you choose? What is it that you truly want now? Do you want something that is fleeting and brings excitement and passion, but it's not going to last for very long? Or do you want the long-standing, the long-term, the serious commitment type of energy, the family and the future together with the person? And so it's a card that says, you know what, think about what you really want. Think about what is really important to you at this time. And then choose that and commit to it. It's also a card of commitments. So it's saying don't take too long to decide what you want to do. It's also a card that says commit to what you're doing. Put in the time, the effort, the dedication, because that is what will pay off for you in the long run. And I feel like you will have proposals on the table, or at least conversations about family, children, long-term future. And with the Lady and the Lord here, again, you're asked to make a decision, and you have to do what's right for you at this time. Make healthy choices. But again, whatever you want, whatever you really desire at this time, that's what you need to choose. Whatever you do choose, commit to it. So don't doubt yourself, go back on your decision, or beat yourself up about whatever happens once you've made this decision. And in the outcome position, we do have the Sun card, and this is a major arcana card talking about success, talking about victory, triumph, children, okay, a happy home life, maybe you get the marriage proposal, and it almost feels like wish fulfillment for some of you. For others of you, this is getting the home. This is moving into your place, your home. For others of you, this is spending time at home, spending a few days at home, or moving back home for others of you. This is also buying a new place. Maybe your family is growing, and so now you have to expand and move to a bigger place with the sun. But it's a time for celebration. It's a time for excitement, for joy. It is a victory card. It is very much getting your own way with this card of the Sun card. It is a focus on children, good news about children, good news about pregnancies, deliveries, family. But it's also excellent news in terms of whatever it is that you're focused on, whether that's your relationship, your job, your career, your business. This is definitely working from home, starting a home-based business for those of you that's going to be very, very successful. Again, if you commit to it wholeheartedly. But it's a very, very beautiful energy here. Positive expectations, growth, expansion, some time off, travel time. Focus on home and family, absolutely. Working from home, bringing you success there. So now let's turn over your Psychic Messages card. So I pull a card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck to serve as my starting point for channeling your psychic messages. And this is number 2, refusing to see. And I don't look at this card until I'm done with the tarot reading. Okay, but let's just tune in off the face of it. Okay, this card says some of you are blocking your intuition. Some of you are blocking your heart, or have been blocking your heart, and you have the opportunity to stop doing that this week, which is what the Lover's card talks about for you here. Making a choice from the heart, making a choice that gives you emotional fulfillment. So, you know, it's a nice confirmation of the tarot reading that we've had. But let's look further into it and see what other messages come through. So for some of you, this is your mind is in hyperdrive. You're trying to process everything. You're trying to account for everything. You're focusing on details. For some of you, you're doing accounts or numbers, calculations, and things don't add up, and you're trying to figure out why, is what comes up with this card. If that is the case, pay attention. Just take a breath, calm down, go back to it. I feel like you either added something or subtracted something twice, and it's messing up your accounts or your inventory or your numbers, your amounts. It's a very specific message, but let me know if it makes sense to anyone. For some of you, you're avoiding someone. They've been trying to contact you online or over the phone, and you've been avoiding them. I feel like you haven't really blocked them, but you're pretending you're not seeing their messages or something like that. That's the person coming to see you this week or during this time frame. Guilt comes up for some of you. You're feeling guilty. You're beating yourself up about a situation because you think you could have reacted better, or you could have handled it differently. And it feels like a situation with friends. I feel like someone trying to take you into their confidence and trusting you with something, and you coming across as judgmental, and now you feel bad about it. Just talk to that person. Things are not as bad as they seem, or things are not as bad as they seem in your mind. For others of you, if you're struggling, it's important that you're mindful of your mindset. It's important that you practice gratitude. When we are grateful for the blessings we already have, more blessings will follow. When we focus on what we don't have, what makes us unhappy, we just manifest more of that. So it's just a little reminder to reset your mindset. For some of you struggling with finances, I feel like there is support offered to you, but you don't want it. Maybe you're too proud. Maybe you think that there's strings attached. I feel like give it a chance. Clear things up. Ask the questions that are running through your mind. It's an offer you can trust. It's genuine support that is offered to you. For some of you, you're not seeing things clearly. Now that can be confusion in a situation, or it can be that your vision is impaired. You're being asked to pay attention to the synchronicities happening to and around you. You're being given answers, but you're not paying attention. You hear arrival, someone arriving. Blessings arriving for some of you. For others, you have the answer you're looking for. So it's time to stop searching. I feel like if you're looking for an answer and you keep digging things up and researching or doing readings over it, like tarot readings or card readings or whatever, and you're getting the same answer over and over again, it's time to trust the answer and to stop looking. For some of you, I feel like you're avoiding someone because you anticipate a conflict with that person if you talk to them. And your message here is to stop hiding, basically. Things are not as bad as you think they are. There's a misunderstanding there. You have the opportunity to clear things up. Some of you may be going to Italy, because I hear Italian in my head. Or you're talking to someone in Italy, or someone on social media, a friend, someone you met through social media, someone who you befriended through social media. For some of you, I feel like you're watching the phone. You're always checking your phone because you anticipate news coming to you on over the phone or in a text. For those of you, it may be that communication comes to you through a different channel. So it's important that you're open to receiving that message through whatever channel it comes your way. If you keep watching the phone, you may miss your emails. If you keep watching the phone and you don't check your post, maybe in the post. So kind of just be open to receiving communication through any channel. Okay. Well, these are just some very short or very few messages coming forward. But I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I hope it makes sense and that it helps you. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know how these cards apply to you, if they do. Let me know what you think about the psychic messages, if you relate to them, if they make sense to you in any way. And I have been considering, starting to do psychic readings as well, just psychic readings. I'm going to be keeping, the tarot and the oracle card readings, but just adding to the types of readings that I do. So I've been thinking about just doing psychic readings on YouTube as well. So let me know if that's something that would be of interest. Of course, this was just like a very small look into channeling and psychic messages and all of that. But I feel like we could really get into it if we were to just focus on psychic readings. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are there, okay? It's something that I've been doing, but not really offering these as readings or services or anything like that. But I've been considering adding them. I think they would help somehow, so just let me know. But yeah, thanks for being here. I hope you have a really good time ahead. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.